Hi everyone. Okay, I'm going to try to get through this haul without crying, and I know it sounds really kind of cheesy and silly, but today was a very hard day for me. I think some people have mentioned it, but anyway, my husband had to leave today for almost a year for his job, and it's been really sucky. This is not the first time. I should be used to it, but it still sucks. The only kind of happy thing I have going on, and it just happened to work out that way, that the Heavenly Creature collection from MAC launched today. And I don't know, I'm just like all sappy that the Heavenly Creature, and it feels just like it's helping me or whatever today. I know it sounds like so silly. But anyway, that launched 2 days ago. I did overnight shipping, and my order shipped yesterday. And I got it today, so this is a really huge MAC haul that I have to keep me company tonight and this weekend. So this is everything I got. I got quite a lot, but we knew this was going to happen, so he wanted me to have something to really look forward to and to keep me entertained, I guess. So this is the unboxing. I got a bigger black box this time. The mineralized collections are always my favorites. There are 4 mineralized skin finishes, and I got all 4. I'll try to do a comparison video, maybe tonight, maybe tomorrow, between these and some of the others. This is Light Year mineralized skin finish, and it's like a light pink and some rose with some gold swirl. And this one looks like it could be used as a highlighter. This one looks really pretty. This one is my absolute favorite. It's called Star Wonder. And I fell in love with it as soon as I opened the box. But it's like got a plummy berry color, some peachy pink and gold swirled. And I think it's so pretty. And I haven't swatched any of these yet, so this is not a review. This is literally just a haul. I'm very happy with this collection. I usually go pick out swirls in the store, but it's usually not swirls, it's usually veins. So this is Earthshine, and it's like a dark burgundy with some chocolate brown and gold. I like that this year's mineralized collection focuses on gold and not black like last year with Semi-Precious. With Semi-Precious, I loved Clarity. It was my favorite, it's my favorite mineralized eyeshadow ever still to this day. But they were black based, and if you got one that was like super black, you had really dark eyes. This one, some people have said this could be close to Stereo Rose. I will swatch these side by side so you can kind of see. I'll do a review video later. This is Center of the Universe mineralized skin finish, and it is like a coral, a copper, and gold. And the coral could go more orange than true coral, but I still see this as being a very coral color. The next thing I got was all 4 mineralized blushes. I got Stratus, and it's like a deep plum amethyst color with a gold swirl. I was worried about this one being too dark, but now I've seen a few swatches pop up, and it doesn't look as scary. This one just looks like so dainty and pretty. This one is Solar Ray, and it's like a baby pink. It looks like the color of the blush Dainty mixed with some gold swirl. And I've heard that this one turns like an apricot-y peach color. This one I thought was going to be my favorite, the Ring of Saturn. And I'm hoping it shows up like the mineralized skin finish Pearl, because this is the darker burgundy color. Looks like the color in the center of Pearl, and it's like my favorite skin finish to use as a blush. And the final one I got is Supernova. I think Supernova has already sold out on MAC.com, but you can still catch it online at Macy's, Nordstrom, or at your local counter or MAC store. And it is like a bright fuchsia with more of a copper swirl. I only got 5 of the 9 mineralized eyeshadows. I know it's still a lot. I think that water, in my opinion, is an exact dupe for Jade's Fortune from last year. I think that Universal Appeal is an exact dupe for Rare Find. That's just my opinion. The ones I got, I tried to choose ones that were going to be a little bit different. This is Neo Nebula, and it's like hot pink, a dark plum, and some white right in the very, very center. And I honestly couldn't have gotten swirls that I'm this happy with had I gone to the store. Maybe it's because I'm an emotional basket case today. But yeah. And this is Bright Moon, and it's like a light seafoam, silver, and a bluish gray color. And that's what that one looks like. The next one I got is Aurora. And I love that these are like all like spacey, like sciencey kind of names. Aurora is a beautiful pink color. You couldn't tell how pink it was online. It's like a pink, a terracotta color, and like a forest olive green color. And this one looks really, really different than any other mineralized eyeshadow that I have. Earthly kind of looks similar to some of the others I have, especially the ones that came out with Naturally last year. But it's like a dark chocolate brown, cream, and gold. And that's Earthly. I still think I'm going to like it because I love neutral eyeshadows like this. And I really, really, really love the mineralized ones. Yes, I always use a base. I like the big bounce shadows. I like paint pots. You know, whatever. But I love them. The mineralized eyeshadows from MAC are my absolute favorites. And this one is Invincible Light. And it is like I'm not sure if you can see the true colors, but it is a baby lilac-y lavender, a pale baby pink with a true gold and some white right in the very center. It is like a very, very girly, angelic look to this one. It is so, so pretty. There are a bunch of lipsticks out, but not all of them are quite my thing. I didn't go for Cusp of Dawn because it looked like a perfect day from Naturally to me, in my opinion, so I skipped it. I did get Pleasure Seeker, and it looks like this. It's like a pale, light peach, in my opinion, with some shimmer. It's a glaze finish, so it will not be like super, super opaque. I got Venus that I'm absolutely freaktastically in love with. It's a luster finish. I love the luster finishes. And this is Venus. And I'm getting a backup of Venus. Like, if it kills me, I'm going to go out Thursday to my local MAC counter and get Venus because it is so pretty. The other one I got is Cut a Caper, and I wish I would have skipped it. Because it looks really pink on here. But seriously, like Jazzed and Everhip, you don't need that too. I don't know why I did it. I realized that from seeing other swatches that I could have, since I have Jazzed and Everhip, I would have been fine. The other thing I got was a cream sheen glass in Astral, and it has a lot of sparkles in it. It does look a lot like Star Quality, and I love Star Quality, but this one has a little bit of a frosty sheen to it. So that's the only cream sheen glass I got. The rest of them I'm going to have to look at in the store and check out to swatch. I got some brushes. I got the 138 brush. That is the tapered face brush. And like I said, this is not normal. This was like a huge haul for the going away thing. It was like his present to me for what's going on. And I got the 134. It's like a squished 150, I guess, but 1,000 million times softer. God love my 150s. I have 2 of them, and they're not the best brush ever. I've conditioned them, and it made them a little bit softer, but it's not even close to being as soft as the 134. Everybody needs the 134. I'm just saying, if you have the 150, try this one and you will feel the difference. Like, I've had it out for less than a minute and I'm so in love with this brush. Holy cow. Okay, so that's everything from the Heavenly Creature stuff. Also, in that order, I went ahead and got the Ruffian stuff. I got Ruffian Naked. They had an overnight shipping code, which is nails. I'm not sure if it still works. This is Ruffian Naked. And it's a matte finish. I don't have a matte nude. So we'll see how that goes. I mean, it's a nude. It doesn't like rock my socks just from seeing it. I got Ruffian Gold. That is absolutely rocking my socks. I already want to put it over everything else. And I think that the gold in this would work well with like how all of the skin finishes and blushes and eyeshadows from this collection have gold in them. So I think this would be awesome to layer over any of the lipsticks. And I got Ruffian Red. And Ruffian Red, they said it was blue toned, but this does not look, this looks very, very like a warm toned red to me. This is like the most warm toned red I have. Runway Red is a lot cooler than this one. So that's what I got there. Last weekend we went to Albuquerque and I got to go to an actual MAC store, not just a counter, which is all we have here. And I got the 263 brush. I'm going to compare the 263, the 266, and the 208. So that's this brush, and I think this one is synthetic, but it's much softer than the other two. I can tell you that just like touching it, that the 263 is a lot softer. So especially for like under the eyes. I got a little baby Fix Plus because I got to Albuquerque and realized I didn't have any. I got the MAC eyelash curler because I had tried it at the counter here and really liked it. I have a bunch of cheap ones, but not like any like really good ones. So I went ahead and got it while I was up there because amazingly they're out of it at all the counters close to where I live, which is kind of nuts. And I also got another, I'm in love with these, by the way, the casual color lip and cheek ones. I was going to pass on Keep It Loose. I have swatched this one because, like I said, we got it last weekend. And since I am so warm toned, it pulls a lot pinker and it warms it up more than it does like in the, just in the little pot. But it's a beautiful peachy color. I like it on the lips. I like it on my cheeks. I wore it so much in Santa Fe and Albuquerque that it was crazy. I also got 2 blush palettes because I know that they're changing, but I really like the MAC palettes as they are. So I depotted Britwood and stuck it in that one. I'm not going to ever depot any other cream shadows though because that was nuts. It was so super hard. And this one has Coy Girl and Pink Cult. So hopefully these will be like the last 2 blush palettes I ever fill up from MAC. Maybe not. Maybe I should get one more just to have. I think I'm going to pick up another eyeshadow palette just to make sure that I have an empty one. But anyway, that's my super big haul. I hope I wasn't like too depressing. I didn't cry. I kind of got all that out of the way, like on the way home and all that stuff. And the good, like I said, the good thing was that I had a big MAC box waiting for me, and I know how much he loves me and that he'll see me soon. So anyway, thanks you guys for watching. I'm going to kind of depend on you guys, like, to be there, like, to pour myself into videos so I have somebody to talk to, I guess, and hang out with. So anyway, take care. Check out the Heavenly Creature collection. Let me know if you have any questions. Let me know what you guys get, and I'll talk to you guys again soon. Bye.